Hello and good afternoon. My name is Dr. Ross Hansburg and you are Qinton. Nice to meet you, Qinton. And looks like you wrote, based on all these papers here, it looks like you had plenty to say. I'm looking at 5 pages. Okay, not bad. So, what seems to be the problem today, Qinton? You're having issues. Okay, well, what kind of issues? Past issues. Okay. Well, what seems to be going on with your past? Is it coming back to bother you? Did you do something that reminded you of the past? Oh, it's something the last person told you. Okay, well, let's see if we can fix that problem right now. So, what did the last person tell you? Okay, they said you're never going to change. Okay, change in what area? Be specific. Is it your attitude that won't change? Is it your habits that won't change? They said you had a problem. Okay, Mr. Qinton, right there, you see, you're not explaining or expressing what the problem is. You just said past issues. Or is this one of those issues that you don't want to be on record? Okay, we won't put it on record. So let's try this. We'll just say hypothetically, which means pretend. Hypothetically, let's just say your past issue is how you spend your money. Is that where it kind of sort of is? Okay, it's not money. Well, how you spend your money, we'll just say hypothetically. If it has to do with a past issue is about money, how you spend your money depends on you. Or, in other words, put it like this. Let's just say you're wasting hundreds and thousands of dollars on stuff that people tell you it's a waste of time to waste your money on this because it's not going to mean anything. Okay, depending upon what you're wasting your money on, it may not mean nothing to them, but it means something to you. So, depending upon what it is that you have a money problem with, that determines on what the situation is about that involves you using up said money. But that's if this is a money problem. So if it's not money, maybe does it have to do with your last relationship? Okay, well, like you said, you don't want it to be on record, so we'll just assume right now, or hypothetically again, we'll go with maybe it has something to do with your last relationship. Maybe you were with this woman and you told her to do one simple little thing and she turned around and cussed you out 6 ways to Sunday and then broke things off with you because that's just who you are. But it's understandable. That might be something that either she didn't like, or it might be something that has really caused you to have relationship problems down the road. But that's okay, it happens. So we can naturally assume that it's not money, it's not your relationship. Matter of fact, it might be a habit that you enjoy. Like, for example, some people's habits might be playing video games. So, wait a minute, is that what it is? Okay, so let me see if I'm getting this right, since I seem to have said a word that kind of triggered you a little bit. Your past issue has been you and video games, right? I'm not laughing at you because it's funny. I'm laughing because I want to know, is that what it is? Video games. Okay, so you play video games. What's wrong with that being a past issue? Okay, so you're saying that a long time ago, more or less, you were dating someone and they literally deleted all of your progress on a video game, right? Here, matter of fact, we'll just take a look at the notes just to be certain, because you wrote 5 pages of it. Okay. This right here seems to be a problem. So, a long time ago, as you said, you were playing a game. You left one day because you had to go to work. You come back home, and lo and behold, you notice that your progress for said video game was all deleted by somebody who you were dating. Did this person, man or woman, whoever it may be, did they tell you why they deleted your video game progress? Oh. They said you weren't spending time with them. Okay, and how are you not spending time with them? Okay, that is a problem right there, yes, because as soon as you got through the door, you didn't even say hi, you didn't even hold them, and they said that this has happened too, let me guess, they said this has happened too many times in the past, right? Okay, more or less, but I'll put it to you like this. There's nothing wrong with you playing the video game, but is the video game a part of, shall we say, your income? As in, you're making money from a video game. Okay, that's good. What, surprised? Mr. Quinton, I don't have problems with any man or any woman making playing video games a part of their daily life structure. There's plenty of men, as you know, all over the world, and women all over the world who are playing a video game right now as we speak. It could be an old one, it could be one that recently came out, it could be the latest one for a PC. The point is, there's nothing wrong with you playing video games, but apparently this has something to do with your past. So what does this have to do with your past? Okay, so before you became single this last month, your woman told you all you do is, hold on, let's take a look. Your woman said here, as you so notably wrote down, all you do is play video games. You've been playing video games for the past 4 months, 4 years on end. It's time to stop. And then one day you went to work and came back, you found out that everything you had on your video game was deleted. Did she tell you why she deleted your video game? Your profiles on the video game? She said she did it as a joke. Oh, well, and what happened after that? You broke up with her, or did she break up with you? Which one was it? So, let's take a look. Has this happened before? Okay, twice. Okay. Let me help you out here, Mr. Quinton. Playing a video game is just a hobby. Now, if you're playing a video game to make income off of it, then that's understandable. But let me ask you, have you told any of the previous women before this last one that you broke up with, have you told them that playing video games is a part of your lifestyle, as in you make money off of it? You didn't tell them. Okay, well, see right there, you didn't speak up. If you're a video game designer and programmer, or whatever the story may be, and you're testing video games out for various companies all across the world to test out the graphics, the gameplay, how well it's compatible with gaming systems, then it would be really important to tell any woman this. Not because you're gonna make fun of it and it's gonna be silly, but because they need to know that, hey, you're living in this wonderful mansion because I'm playing a video game and I'm making money from it. And I'm not only just testing the obvious stuff, I'm testing the graphics, I'm testing the gameplay, I'm testing the feature, I'm making sure there's no bugs in there. Really, have you not told any woman this? You never did. Mr. Quinton, you need to tell the next woman these things. This is not even a therapy session right here. You just need to speak up. The next time you get into a relationship with someone, when they ask you, what do you do for a living? You tell them, I test video games from various companies and I make money off of it. Or did you want to keep the money part a secret from them? Okay. I'm starting to get a look at what your problem is here, Mr. Quinton. There's nothing wrong with you not telling any woman what you do for a living. I'm not knocking you for that. No, what I am going to knock you for is you didn't tell them as time went on. You don't have to tell them about the money part, but you can go ahead and tell them after you'd had enough time with them that, hey, I make a living off of playing video games. I make a living off of testing video games for various companies, so that way when they come out there on the streets or on the market, I'll have already pointed out the problems with their bugs, the problems with their gameplay, any features that they need to update and improve on, and I get paid anywhere between, we'll just roughly say, $2,000 to maybe $5,000 monthly. You see how I did that? That seems to be what your past issue is. It's not the fact that the women you dated were a problem. It's the fact that you, sir, didn't tell them what you really did for a living. Oh, trust me, I have no problem with it. I say to anybody, any man out there, playing a video game is called relaxation, enjoyable, and stress reliever because you're in another world away from reality before you have to step back into reality and deal with the problems on hand. Now, a lot of women and a lot of people will disagree with this notion, Mr. Quinton, but I understand. You're playing the video game because you had a long day at work. You don't want to touch anything else. You don't want to look at these bills. You don't want to hear somebody's mouth. You just want to be in your own zone and enjoy this as time goes on. And I get that. I truly, truly get that. But what you have to remember is every time you go into a new relationship or any relationship, you have to let your partner know what you do for a living. And if you don't let them know what you do for a living, how will they take it where your video gaming that you're doing is a serious matter? They'll look at it as, oh, you're being childish, you're not doing anything important, you're doing this, that, and the third. They'll look at it like that. So, to solve your problem today, here's exactly what you're going to do. You, sir, are going to make sure that every time, anytime you start dating another woman, you're going to let them know in advance before they live with you, move in with you, whatever the story is, you're going to let them know that, hey, I play video games and make a living from it. Now, if they don't like what they hear, show them the door. But if they say they want to be with you, despite the fact you play video games, you let them know that, hey, this is my bread and this is my butter. And if you have a problem with any of it, please, just leave. Don't try to do nothing just to see me get mad. But we're not going to talk about that until next time. So for now, here's how your day is going to end. You, sir, are going to walk out this door. You're going to hold your head up high. And you're not going to let another problem like this occur until you are ready to be in a relationship with this person. So don't rush the relationship, and make sure you inform the next woman or the next man, whichever you prefer, of your past dealings and how things work. Because the more you tell somebody about your past, the stronger and more understanding they'll be of the relationship and how they believe and know they should treat you, okay? But our time is almost up. Is there anything you want to talk about? You sure? You have about a good at least 30 seconds. If you're good, sir, then I'm happy to hear that. But remember my advice to you for today. Do not withhold any information. Talk to the person about this. Let them know that this is what you do for a living. But other than that, sir, yes, our time is coming to a close. It was nice to meet you. You have a fabulous day. And remember, video gaming is a stress reliever.